Guys, what's going on? Today we're going to cook a 48-hour pork shoulder roast, and we're going to make pulled pork out of it. So I'm very excited. This is a 4-pound, about 3 inches thick pork shoulder. Butcher shop never has it, so I was kind of excited to give this a try. But it's a delicious, yummy, marbled piece of meat that I'm going to cook at 139 degrees, which will give it basically a medium-ish texture, towards the high end of medium rare texture for pork. Basically what I'm going to do first is blast it with a torch. Now I know you're thinking, well, you usually do that at the end of your cooking, but not today, because hopefully this will turn out so fork tender that, you know, it'll practically be falling apart. So I'm going to sear it first, which is fine. You know, you can do that with any cut of meat. I'm going to sear it first, and then I'm going to season it with some sea salt, garlic, black pepper, and then I'm going to marinate it in some barbecue sauce with just a dash of liquid smoke for a nice little smoky touch. Hopefully it comes out great, and I'm going to just walk you through the process. But for right now, I am just going to blast this whole thing with the blowtorch. So I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, here we go. We're going to blowtorch it. I can get the stupid torch on. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Just going to give it a light little torch. Just want to make sure everything's all brown and sealed. Nothing too special. That glorious color that it's going on. Brown all sides of this, and then I'm going to season it. So I'm sure this is pretty boring to watch, so I'll show you the next step here in a second. Okay, so here we go. We have browned the outside of this. Just give it a quick little torching. We're obviously not going to, you know, totally cook it, but it smells delicious. Smells kind of like bacon cooking, except without the smoky taste to it. So anyway, what we're going to do now is then season this with garlic, salt, and pepper, and we're going to also cover it with barbecue sauce, and also a little bit of, in the barbecue sauce we're going to put a dash of liquid smoke. So I'm going to show you that here in a second. Alright, so in addition to the garlic powder, salt, and pepper, I'm actually going to pat this down with some brown sugar. I thought that the barbecue sauce I had would actually be sweeter than it is, but brown sugar is an excellent flavor to go with pork. So I'm going to do a little light coating of that in addition to all this other stuff. And then what I'm going to do is mix the barbecue sauce and the liquid smoke together here. Only, like I said, only a dash of the liquid smoke. So anyway, I'll be right back with that. Okay, here we go. The roast is covered in brown sugar now too. Basically I whipped up my barbecue sauce here, and I'm just going to brush it on all over the roast, and after that I'm going to put it in the vacuum sealed bag and get it in the water bath. So here we go. Alright, we are ready for the bag. It smells so freaking good right now, I just want to eat it as it is, but I don't think that'd be very healthy. Also, one thing I like to do when I'm dealing with really juicy meats is to roll back the collar of the vacuum bag. That's way you don't get mungs stuck inside the Ziploc portion of it. So just another tip. It also provides rigidity if you're doing this by yourself, so that you can actually get that big giant piece of meat inside the hole that is not pretty much the same size. So anyway, I'm sure there's a sexual entendre there, but you know, roll with it. Anyway, here we go. Meat, bag, bath. Alright, here we have it, our beautiful pork shoulder ready to go in the bath. Hopefully I don't cause an overflow here. Anyway, see you. See you in 2 days. It's going to be 48 hours, 139 degrees. In about 55 hours, and can't really see it because of the light, but I'll move this over here. Look at that. My goodness. It's not look very appetizing, actually. What we're going to do next is take it out of here and then torch it. Hopefully I can get this out of here in one piece. Oh yeah, it's still fairly firm. Whoa, okay. It's practically ripping. It smells delicious. So what we're going to do next is dry it off with a paper towel, and then we're going to torch it nice and crispy, because pork tastes so good with that nice edge on the outside of it. Afterwards, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to shred it open to show you the delicious interior. So stay tuned. Alright. Okay, here we go. We're going to start torching it. I'm going to really crisp up the fat side here. Get nice and crispy. Nice and black and brown. Should be if you smoked it. Gotta get it nice and black like that. See it. There's so much sugar from the recipe that it turns black really quick. That wonderful caramelized, crispy outside. Now you can probably start to see what it's starting to look like. That's what you want. You want it to be crispy like that. You want that crispy and chewy. You don't want it all to be chewy, or it doesn't taste very good. Get that bite. Alright, so basically a brown 5 sides is going to do the 6th, and then I'll crack it open for you. Show you what it looks like. Alright, see this big juicy roast here? Let's see how delicious it looks. Basically we're going to shred it up to make shredded pork, but I just want to show you what the interior looks like. Oh man, this is like cutting through butter. Look at that. Juicy. You can really see the juice, but it's very juicy, and it's going to be really easy to shred here. So all you need to do to shred it is just grab a couple of forks. And, oh my gosh, it's so soft. It just falls apart. I mean, I just can't even tell you how freaking easy this is to shred. Yeah, I mean, you can just use a fork to chop it up, apparently. It's so soft. I mean, unreal. It smells unbelievable as well. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not even pushing really hard, and it's just falling apart into delicious, porky wonderfulness. So, that being said, we're going to put this on some nice pretzel rolls, douse it with a nice spicy barbecue sauce, and go to town. So I'll show you what that looks like in a second. And thank you for watching. Alright, so if you want to get really crazy, you can take these buns and fry them in butter. I did not do that. But anyway, all you do is just pile the pork on, top it off with some sauce. More the better, I say. And there you have it. Delicious 55-hour sous vide pork sandwich. Cannot wait to eat it. Thanks for watching.